Hey everyone, it's Allison. It's about 9 o'clock at night. I have decided to film a meal prep video because I spent most of the day going through the freezer, pulling things out that needed to be eaten. I am a big proponent of freezing everything, reusing leftovers. I really hate throwing food out. So what you're going to see is what I came up with. When I meal prep in general, I like to just meal prep a few meals. That way it gives me some wiggle room to make meals during the week or go out for dinner. Not that that's like a huge thing. Anywho, I don't really like to necessarily sit there and do like 14 Tupperwares. There have been times where I will do that, but that was not the case today. So we will go to the kitchen now and go over all that. See you soon. I actually won't see you. I've decided to just talk behind the camera. I'll point to things periodically. So this is what I made today, and there's some snacks over there that we will go over. Not all of this maybe looks the most delicious, but I love stews and legumes and all that kind of stuff. So let's go through it and I'll show you what we got here. So starting over here, I've had some lima beans in the freezer for quite some time. It's not disgusting, it's just there was some coconut oil that's frozen there. Anyways, so this is lima beans with a little bit of ham that was left over from Thanksgiving in my freezer. And then I made some quinoa and some mixed veggies to go with that. So this is literally just lima beans, ham, half an onion, and then some poultry seasoning, and I cooked it in some water. Coming over here, I had a Tupperware in the freezer that I thought was like a lentil stew that turned out to be more of like a curried soup. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it's creamy, tastes like curry, has vegetables, and I'm assuming lentils in it. So what I did was I shredded up some cabbage and some kale with some vinegar. I give it a nice crunchy bite, and it should pair well. And this is a little bit of a relish that I tried to make that didn't go over that great. Whatever, we'll see how it goes. I have two of those. This over here, I just threw together. I totally forgot about it. That's more of the quinoa I made. This was a chicken patty from late last week. And then I just put it all on a bed of kale. I'm going to throw some salsa on that before I eat it. I just don't know when I'm eating it yet, so no salsa yet. If you're worried about me eating a couple day old leftovers, I've never had an issue with it. My husband's eaten things that I wouldn't have eaten and been fine. We have a new fridge, we keep it cool, and we keep it relatively empty, so things tend to stay fresh really good there. And then coming up here, I have more of those veggies I did with the quinoa. Actually, we can look these guys together. So it's the quinoa with the veggies, and then this is some breakfast sausage that I cooked up. Me and Connor had today for dinner. So would my first choice be to have French toast breakfast sausage with quinoa and mixed veggies? Maybe not, but I'm sure it'll be fine. I'm not too worried about it. I put some garlic and vinegar on the veggies, so they'll be a little bit tart with the sweetness of the sausage. So that'll be good. So I've got those 6 meals ready. I can grab those for lunches or for my dinner, depending on how we're feeling this week. And I'm moving on here. These are some of my snack options. So this, I had some bean salad from Thanksgiving that was in the freezer. So what I did was I put some of those, I had leftover veggies, so I threw that in with the bean salad there. And in this cute little Instagram-y jar. So these guys, I don't know yet if these will be part of a lunch or if they'll just be like a snack. Over here, it doesn't really go with, let's bring it over into the light. These don't really go with everything else, but I got into this fried cheese business when I tried strict keto for about a month to 6 weeks, and I'm kind of trying to get my carbs in check again, especially if there's a lot of legumes and a lot of quinoa and stuff going on. So these would be great little snacks. It's just 1 serving of cheese that I fried up, and then I put a slice of bacon in. So I'm going to look at the macros on them, but it's probably somewhere in the 250s, around there. 1 serving of cheese with 1 slice of bacon. So that's that. And then this is all of my staples. This is my my life here. I could not live without my peanut butter, my rice crisps, my rice cakes, and my pumpkin seeds. So these three these are like a trio that go together. So like rice cake with the serving of peanut butter, then some pumpkin seeds. If I'm feeling kind of like I want something sweet, I had a bag of raisins here that I mixed some pumpkin seeds into. So that just adds a little bit of sweetness. And I have started back weight training regularly again. So I don't know yet if I'm going to have any protein, but I put it out here because there's a good probability that I will have a couple shakes probably this week. I'll have to see how I'm feeling a day or two in. Aside from that, so this is all that I've prepared. I also have some avocados in the fridge. You don't see any fruit out, but I do have plenty of fruit in the fridge. I do tend to be the kind of person that their sugars will start to get, not my sugars in that like a diabetic way, but just like I really like sugar, and if I start eating a lot of fruit, it often degrades just into me eating a lot of sweet things. So I try to keep the fruit to a minimum, unless I'm mixing it in with like some avocado and having a smoothie. As long as I have a lot of those good fats mixed in, it goes better. But yeah, that's why you don't see any fruit there. It's not that it doesn't exist. We actually have quite a bit of fruit. Connor came grocery shopping with me. We got strawberries, raspberries. You'll see all that in my my haul from yesterday. So that is my meal prep for the week. If you like these kinds of videos, let me know. I can definitely film more of them, and it definitely changes week to week. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.